Okay, so for better or worse, we're here, we're starting this. I'm gonna say a couple things right here at the beginning. One, I skipped the intro because the audio balance on that intro is all over the place, and I was not gonna put you guys through listening to that. Short version, this is Male. She is a bounty hunter, she's a bit of a failure thus far. She got trounced in a forest by a bunch of exploding puppets, found a bounty to a mage gone bad that's worth a lot of money out here in this forest, and we're gonna go try to go get it. That's basically all we know up to this point. That's as good a catch up as I can give you, and we'll just get into it and get going. The other thing of note is, similar to Alundra, since this is a Working Designs localization, I have went and gotten a relocalized version that does not have any of the bad difficulty changes that Working Designs made, such as scaling to the enemy health and damage, money, things like that. So this will be a much more straightforward experience than the original North American release would have been. I grew up with the original North American release, which is why I made sure not to inflict that on myself and anyone else. With that, let's get going. Hang on. Still receiving piles of messages.
Hello there.
Hello.
Hey! Hey you! Help!
What was that? It sounded, like...
Hey! Are you blind or something? Up in the tree, you dunderhead!
Huh? Oh! What in the world are you doing up there?
Well, there were all these monsters chasing me. There must have been 100 of them, and they had bulging eyes and huge teeth, and then they chased me up this tree, and then the spider dropped down. He almost killed me, but I cut his thread. I have a pocket knife, and then, well, I don't think it's safe to come down. Oh, by the way, I'm Slick. Well, actually, Slick Jr. the Third, but you can call me Slick. I'm from the village at the bottom of the jungle. Say, can you give me some help here? Like, today?
Well, Slick, why'd you leave your village in the first place?
Hey, I was just looking for a little fun and adventure, but I guess my pocket knife just doesn't cut it out here. Say, why do you...
I'm gonna go ahead and just interrupt them for a second. Since there is a lot of voice acting in this, whether it's the best or not, I'm gonna let all of it play, give my throat a rest compared to how I've usually been doing things. But either way, welcome in, Amber.
take me with
I'll
you?
just let that
I
keep
bet you have
going.
lots of adventures. Why else would you have such a huge sword?
Excuse me? I think you're confused. I'm a bounty hunter, not a babysitter, bub. You're on your own.
Game is that quiet? Really? Here, let me up that a bit for y'all then. 'Cause it's pretty loud to me, but I'll try upping it a bit and see if that gets too out of hand or not. Because that is something I did need to know, because I can't necessarily judge it based on my ice settings, considering I'm just gonna hear the same thing I normally hear. But is it better now, or does it need to be a lot louder still? Because the voice acting is also a lot louder than the rest of the game, so I kind of have to be a little careful.
Come on, please. You just gotta take me with you. Hey, I'll even pay you, Miss...
Mail. Popful mail. So, you're gonna...
That's really odd that you're saying no other sound is playing, considering I can see it on the audio slider when the game is going.
Pay me to make a man out of you, huh? I'm a little too busy, and you sound like a lot of trouble. If I did consider taking you with me, it'd cost you like...
Really? That makes very little sense based on how this should be set up, but I can try raising it. Hang on, I'll raise it a little over on this side. Let me know if this gets too loud.
2 million.
2 million? Are we talking gold here? Who do you think I am, Slicky Warbucks?
Can't afford me? Tough break, kiddo.
Listen, if you're not gonna take me with you, and by the way, I think that's a big mistake, could you please tell the villagers where I am? It's the least you can do.
Oh, all right. Whiner.
Well, do you think it can go louder still, or... Or do you think it would become too loud if it went any higher? Okay. Let's try it somewhere like there. Because I of course need to stay louder than it, but if it's too quiet, that's not really good for anybody. Well, yeah. I anticipate staying much louder than it for a long while, considering the way I've got my OBS sliders set. I think the audio balance for this game is just a lot lower than the other stuff I've run through this engine. Yeah, no, they definitely chose a style with this.
Kill them all.
Damn it, game. Let me move. There we go. Ambush zone. That sounds safe. Looks like anything's up there. Oop. Yeah, that's the good thing and a bad thing there, is there's no fall damage, but you do get stunned when you hit the ground from falling from too high. Yeah, get used to the eyes, because we're going to be seeing things like that the whole game. And including the radical shift between the eyes she has now and the eyes she has when she gets hit. Yeah, and unimportant characters don't have any voice lines, and honestly, they're unimportant, so I'm not going to bother straining my throat to read them either. I'll mention things that are important, and other than that, we don't really need to think about it. Perfect. That is exactly the reaction I was expecting out of this. This is just so damn goofy that I felt it had to be shared at some point. But this game's also kinda rough, so wasn't committed to dealing with it. No, I shouldn't go this way yet. I should go to the village first. One. Hi. That's a good question. I assume you're kind of tired of doing the houses at the moment, so you probably want to do something else.
Another slick caper, eh? What has he done this time? Just the facts, ma'am.
Well, let's see. Monsters chased him up a tree. Now the dumb kid's too scared to come down, and he's waiting for your help.
Hello there.
Sounds like a second story job. We'll take it from here, ma'am.
Hey, Zeno. Also, expect a lot of references to things from the time this game came out, which was a long time ago, so don't be surprised if a lot of the references and such make zero sense. Do you want that amulet? Now that these prices aren't absurd. Because in the originally localized English version, the prices
Kill them
were
all.
through the roof. And your money scaling was terrible. But thankfully, this version has been adjusted. That wouldn't be a bad idea, yeah. Get the wall sorted out. I hit the wrong button. I have four to... This is the stuff that's still expensive. Okay, we'll have to come back for that in a little bit. That's fine. Be safe getting to the store. I think this will take us back up out of the village.
Well, hi. What brings you here, stranger?
I'm Mail, Popful Mail. You see, I'm looking for a magician called Muttonhead. There's a bounty of 2 million gold on his head.
Oh, well, you're on the right path, because I saw that rotten gingerbread grifter gang pass this way. They're in league with Muttonhead, you know.
What? They were here and you let them get away? Where are they? Which way did they go?
Calm down, Mail. I'm after those crooks too. By the way, I'm Namo. If you happen to find them, let me know, and I'll help you nab them.
Oh, sure. And let you get the reward? Nice try, Haystack.
Well, I'll tell you, Bounty Hunter, I'm very strong. Just keep me in mind, okay?
I want winter to come, but at the same time, I'm worried that this is going to be a particularly bad winter after the way the summer's been. We'll see. And good. I was hoping the volume would be better. Though, also bear in mind that the volume balance on the voice acting in this game is a bit all over the place. Like, that Namo guy, I guess they were handing out various microphones for this job, because he's got a better one than a lot of these people had. You can actually understand what he's saying. Okay, we landed back down here. I know where I am now. Because, like, some of these people sound like they're talking into a tin can the whole time, and, you know, this is a really old game, so it's understandable, but it's just a hell of a thing. Right, those herbs are immediate healing. Right, I think I need to... I forget if that's a use item or if that's something... No, it's not in the equip section, so it's probably a one-off. So I'll save that for when we get into a serious fight. It's been a really long time... God damn it. Of course I fell straight back into the damn village. But we have enough money to buy the sword upgrade, so I may as well grab it while I'm here. Oh, right. That's the same sword I have. But why the hell are you even selling it, you bastard? Can I... Didn't recall... Yeah. I have that... Huh. So, I seem to recall you can actually lose your sword. Something along those lines. And that's why you have the ability to purchase it again. No, I keep going the wrong damn way. I need to go all the way up and then right. But I keep cutting right too early. I need to go up here. And not fuck up the jump this time. These spiders really are the worst thing in this area, because half the time they'll be in their iframes and they'll swing back and hit you. Which they thankfully can't hit you during their iframes, but more often than not it'll end just in time. Just eat an apple and sort that out. Yeah, that gingerbread grifter gang that was mentioned was what Mail was chasing before everything went wrong for her. Not that things have ever been going right for her. Or thus far. So that's also why we're running into all these puppets along the way, is that's kind of their whole thing. And I'm sure at some point we'll run into those exploding puppets she was dealing with in the intro. Is that high? And I don't think the camera will pan down. But I also don't want to just kind of blindly jump off of there. That's a problem. We also don't really have anything to work with other than sword and shield at the moment. We can thankfully at least drop through platforms. So I will say, from what I remember of this, this isn't as much of a Metroidvania as most of the things I've played, but it's a decent game, and it's interesting. So I figured I'd do it while I didn't have any better ideas offhand. Ah, that's where I need to go. Needed to jump across, but I couldn't see. Bastards dropping rocks on my head. The iframes on the enemies are quite generous to them, unfortunately, but they also can't do anything while they're stunned and in their iframes, so it's not too bad. I remember in the original version that those raccoon guys, for example, would take like 4 hits to kill, and it was annoying.
Hello there! Say, I've watched you slash your way up here. Most impressive, I must admit. Who are you?
I'm Mail, Popful Mail. Right now I'm after a dangerous magician called Muttonhead. There's a big reward for him.
Oh? Muttonhead used to be my teacher. He was once a kind and wonderful person. But then, all of a sudden, he turned evil. I'm looking for him to see if I can't find out what went wrong. Actually, I should say I was going after him, but the monster just ahead stopped me dead in my tracks. He's much too powerful for my simple scepter.
Don't worry, I'm sure I can take him. I've had a lot of practice lately. This shouldn't take long.
Okay. Well, be careful. Let me know when it's all clear, okay?
Bear that guy in mind. He'll be useful later. He's not so useful right now, admittedly. Top off my health. It's important to note also that this game has anywhere saving. Make sure to make use of it. If you don't, you'll be very upset. Because you have to fight things like the Mad Bomber. Sometimes kinda out of nowhere. I remember this being awful, but I was also a kid who had no idea how the hell to do anything. But as you can see, he's very spammy, which is why I brought a lot of healing with me. God damn it. It's also hard to tell where those bombs are going to land when they're coming at you from off-screen. Only 2 more hits, but we're about to die ourselves, so we're gonna have to heal again anyway. Right, I forgot. Oranges suck. Shit. Got him. I brought just enough to make it through that, apparently. Destroyed the Mad Bomber. Thankfully, killing bosses heals you. Passage blockade crumbled. Let's go let him know that the passage is clear now. Still don't know what that's for. Now, I have this labeled as blind because I don't
Wow!
remember anything.
You destroyed the Mad Bomber! Now I can get on with the search for my master.
Didn't I say he'd be a piece of cake? I don't kid around when it comes to a fight.
Well, as I said, your skills are quite impressive. By the way, I'm Tat, apprentice magician extraordinaire. Hopefully we'll meet again soon.
And off he goes. And now we're back on the world map, as I hit the wrong button and go back in. I'm not really sure why this game has a world map like this. It's a little jarring when you end up back out in it, but I'm sure they have their reasons. Yeah, when you destroy those Mantis guys, their bottom half runs away, which is a little weird. You want to be patient here because the platform starts out above you and eventually comes down. I can't tell you how many times I jumped off into those gears because I was impatient and forgot that the platform doesn't get there yet. Now, as a kid playing the original version, I don't think I got that much further past the Mad Bomber at any point. God damn it. Oh, well, it was a good thing I didn't make it, because there's a chest here. God damn it. Things to note, while Mayle's jumping physics are actually pretty decent, she is very slippery. It's very easy to slide off of ledges once you land on them. Really expected something to roll down at me. Now, I definitely do not remember which way to go around here, but we'll figure it out. I doubt anything about this game is going to be that complicated.
Hey, is someone out there? Please help me. The wizards above are guarding the key to my cell. Can you get it?
Gee, I wonder who that stupid bastard is.
Sorry. Can't get involved unless there's something in it for me.
What? Oh, okay. Listen, help me out of here and I'll make it worth your while.
Okay, now you're talking my language. How much?
Let me think. How about 200 gold?
200 gold? Yeah. I guess you don't want to be rescued too badly. I might consider it for, say, 700 gold or so.
700 gold? Man, I don't have that much. But if you'll consider 500 gold, we have a deal.
Fair enough. Consider yourself a free man.
I mean, considering 700 would double what I've got right now, I wouldn't mind. Let's go let stupid out of the box.
Mail? It's you! And you got the key! Whoa, how in the world did you get past the wizards?
Doesn't matter. You're free, so fork over the 500 gold.
Geez, no time for pleasantries, huh? Follow me to the village and I'll pay you there.
I thought you had the cash on you. This better not be a trick.
No tricks. I just don't carry 400 gold on me.
Oh, no you don't. We agreed on 600.
600 gold? Are you insane? I know it was 500.
Okay, sissy boy. 500. Hand it over.
Like I said, at the village.
Like I believe you're gonna pay me at all.
I don't know how to thank you properly, Mail, but I'm sure this will help.
Oh hey, you actually paid. What do you know?
Say, I heard that the Gingerbread Grifter Gang and Muttonhead are working together. Don't know if it's true, but it makes sense. That's the second time I've heard that. I'll stay here to defend my village. Hopefully you'll find Muttonhead and put a stop to his crazy shenanigans. The ladder to the right will lead you out of here. Good luck, Mail.
And remember, that was the guy who said Ed to come ask him for his help when we found on the guy with the bounty on his head. Because, you know, clearly he was going to be so useful. Well, this is upsetting. Okay, for one, let's save before I manage to get myself killed. 2, do I have any healing left? I have a cherry. Alright, listen here, you. Enough of that. Oh, I probably should actually check in that village. That's a different village, I think. There's probably stuff I could buy that I'm gonna need in here. I really thought that was a door. Like, shouldn't this be a door? Oh wait, this is the door. Means the village is this way. Think. Either that or that door just doesn't exist for me, and that's unfortunate. Nope, there's people here.
I just can't believe it! My wedding ring was stolen by the Badger Gang! Badger Gang? Yes, they're ruthless criminals with a hideout near here. Oh, I just don't know how I'm going to break this news to my husband. Oh. Maybe you won't have to.
Side quest get. Grab a couple of those. Pay to be healed. Because it's cheaper than the cherries, and the cherries don't do nearly as much. Ow. Game, please. Why must you mean me harm, video game? I know why, but still. Dagger. I think are the same things I've already got. The dagger might be good, though. We'll grab that. Having a bit more range might be good. Notice I have a limited amount of it, though. It does recharge, so it's not the worst thing. Let's check that armor, though, to make sure it's not... Okay, I can buy that, which means I don't already have that. So it's probably a really good idea I bought that. Okay, life should be a little easier now. And you'll notice it's doing about the same amount of damage as the sword, but it's got a little bit of a slower attack because of the fact it has range. Oh yeah, and you do have an edge animation. She'll kind of just tiptoe and flail her limbs. For a shot. Does that help? I do remember this section now. Not fondly, as you might imagine. Ah, right. Okay. You'll notice the elixir we had is gone. That's because the elixir is a one-time save your life. Which I seem to recall you did not start with in the original localized version. So it's real nice to have that. Okay, now we're out of the tree. Oh. The bees. I need to switch back to the sword to hit those. Or I still can't. Okay. There we go. Can I block you? If you're just gonna sit there. I keep thinking start will open the menu, because that makes sense. But it's actually C. Yeah, basically, aside from needing to attack fast, there's no reason not to be using the dagger over the sword at this stage of the game. Because it gives you the ability to not have to touch your enemies. Danger, falling spiders. No, really? I didn't notice. Also, they're not so much falling as hanging everywhere. Like, this is very arachnophobe unfriendly. Not again, not again! I do appreciate the fact you can just run on top of those, though. Like, you can tell they had fun making this. That's always some of the best energy you can get out of a game, is being able to tell the developers had a good time making it. Plus or minus how much of the coding might have been a nightmare. It at least has the right kind of goofy energy to show that they enjoyed some of it. Hold it right there. Muttonhead told me you might be along. So if you thought Mad Bomber was bad, this is about to be worse. And I think we might just be screwed on this one. Oh yeah, I think you can't do damage while the amulet's on. Yep. The amulet is only for protection. You can't fight back with it on, because it would be a little ridiculous. But while he's going to be spamming bombs, I'm going to go ahead and switch on the amulet, run through him, and then switch the amulet back off. I really should just let the knife recharge. Oh wait, it does recharge while it's in the pocket. Okay. Jesus. Take my own damn advice. Don't just stand there in front of the damn bombs. Got him. Defeated the Thrashmaster Plus. And a door opened somewhere. I'm pretty sure if we went over that up that elevator to the right before fighting him, we probably would have encountered a closed door. Or it's this door here. One of the two. Might be both. Not sure what that did, but it was probably a good thing. Remember, as with most old games, enemies can attack from off-screen, but we can't attack them. Because God forbid we be able to attack something we can't see. Not that it would matter, because since they're off-screen, they would just respawn constantly anyway. So I suppose it really doesn't matter. Oh. I don't need that money that badly. Listen here, you little bastard. Fine. I was hoping there'd be a chest under there. As usual, disappointed. You'd think I'd be able to cut the thread the spider's hanging from. Not so much. Banana! Remember, everybody, eat healthy, you'll live longer. You won't have nearly as much fun, though. Kill him first, because he's got range. There's more than one of them stacked in there. I don't know if I missed anything by not going the other way. I have no idea where I'm going. But we'll figure it out. Oh, we're almost to Golem Tower. And in fact, we're there. For better or worse. I would assume with a name like Golem Tower, the puppet makers we're chasing would be here. Oh yeah, and with a name like Golem Tower, would also be guarded by a golem. That makes sense. Yikes. How about we just not do that, huh? How about we just not have you charge through me? Eee. Thankfully I'm faster than him somehow. Die. Hey, what did I just say? Die. No, it's not over yet. Well, that's not ideal. Let me switch back to the sword for the time being. With the way he's hopping around, hitting him with the knife's gonna be trouble. See that, I start just spamming knives. Okay, I don't know what the hell he's doing now. Ah, reassembling. That's unfortunate. I didn't think I was gonna stay ahead of him that time. I gotta stop trading with him. It's not gonna end well for me. And I guess if I just spam knives, he'll get hit by some of them. Ah, I just gotta watch out for him landing on my damn head all the time. We're gonna die. Yep. Well, that's inconvenient.
Are we there yet?
And that's the unfortunate thing, is you go back to where you saved when you die. So that knife I bought and all that other good stuff that happened, yeah, that's all undone. So now I gotta go do that again. Go fight the Thresher again, etc., etc. And that is why I was saying to save often, and then not listening to my own advice, as usual. Considering the amulet's almost out of juice, I might be better off selling it and buying a new one. Because the amulet's actually been super useful. Nah, it's still got enough charge left in it. I'll just use up the remaining charge. If it'll let me buy another one without using it up. So we are gonna have to listen to the lady whine about a ring again. Unless I can skip it and still have it work. Nope, I can't skip it.
I can't believe it! My wedding ring was stolen by the Badger Gang! Badger Gang? Yes, they're ruthless criminals with a hideout near here. Oh, to.
Buy one cherry, heal myself the rest of the way. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to gather up a bit more money before we actually go any further forward this time. Considering how nasty that Thresher fight was. I also didn't see what was over here, I don't think. I think we got teleported up here. Oh, good thing I went back. There's a chest here. Only got an apple, but I'll take it. I'm not sure this actually leads anywhere useful, but it can't hurt. This might also actually be where the Badger Gang is, considering there's a bunch of these guys here. This may work out in our favor. It's looking likely, considering everything that's over here is these guys. No, now we're back to the prison. Unless there's something else around here, maybe? But I doubt that. I highly doubt that. In fact, no, we explored everything that was down there, so there's definitely nothing of use there. So this side trip wasn't that worthwhile. We got an apple out of it, and like 60 gold so far. Which, don't get me wrong, we needed the gold. Like, I'm having trouble now. Imagine everything being a lot tougher than it is right now. More health, more damage. I would have less money. And now you probably will understand why I didn't do the original localization. Because it would have been a nightmare. Pardon me. Dealing with notifications that are popping up, because of course, the moment I hit the start streaming button, notifications start going wild. Yeah, I should probably stop off and grab what I can afford while I'm here. This is the one that goes up. Up, up. Up, up. Give me the elevator. And we can safely tell that there's nothing underneath any of these, because these are all blocked by spiky gears. One of these days I won't fall in there. Today is not that day. Admittedly, the day I stop falling in there might also be the day I'm not playing this anymore. So there's that, too. Okay, these guys are worth 30 each, so if I farm them for a little bit, we'll be in good shape. Now, of note, Mail can't gain levels or anything. That's not a thing that exists in this game. The only way you get stronger is through equipment. Which is why it's so important that I make sure to buy what we can get a hold of when we can. So I don't fall behind. Well, this is going great. No, heck with you. I'm just gonna put the amulet on and... well, no. I'll just use a cherry, it'll be fine. By the time we get back, I'll have paid for the cherry. That I'm using. On the bright side, these guys are easier to deal with on the way down than they are on the way up. Well, some of them are. Like this guy who's in an awful position. Not as easy as these guys who we can go stand behind and stab. Yeah, 400 will buy a decent amount of healing, which we are going to need. Especially if I keep having this much trouble with these rolly guys. After we buy the healing, I'm gonna save again, so that we don't have to do any of that again. You know, if I don't, at the very least, if I don't die in the gears, we won't have to do it again. Oh, yeah, the knee. There we go. That should keep us going for a bit. So once I climb up here, I'll save, we'll deal with the rollers again, and then we'll go fight the Thresher again. And then we'll move on with our lives, finally. Moving on, unfortunately, meaning fighting the Golem again, but that fight didn't seem like it would actually be too bad. It's just a matter of I kept being in the wrong place at the wrong time since the screen's so small. I couldn't tell where he was gonna be. And me being me, I got impatient and kept running into him. But as you can see, thanks to these guys, making money's not that bad. Considering we made most of our money back already. Yeah, I knew he was gonna change directions. Got him. That was not worth it. I don't know how I was making the jump to reach them last time when we passed through here. Oh yeah, it would probably help if I put the damn armor on. Good job, genius. Way to go. Proud of me. No. I do wish these things didn't have contact damage. But I always wish things didn't have contact damage. So, there's that. Okay, right up here I think was where the Thresher was, so we'll save here so that I don't have to do all the walking again. Top up health. Let's do this. So actually, what's up here before we fight the Thresher? A whole lot of nothing. Okay, very good. Nah. I think every time he turns around, I'm literally just gonna amulet through him. Rather than fighting him even remotely fairly like I did last time. We're not gonna undo that just yet. There we go. Now that he's finished slamming, now we'll undo it. That went a lot better when I actually used my tools. Oh yeah, the Thrashmaster, not the Threshmaster. Either way. It definitely both thrashed and threshed me. Out of knife juice. Let's go ahead and go back to the sword for the time being. As you can see, it already recharged by the time we got to these guys, so didn't even need to switch at all, really. But sword's probably better for dealing with this room either way, since you can attack quickly. God damn it. One barrel came out and goddamn got me stuck. The bastards. Also, you'll notice their contact damage has priority over our attack. So even if we start an attack before we run out of iframes, they will hit us again anyway. Which is unfortunate, to say the least. Banana. Remember, our short sword has deceptively long reach thanks to the little sparkles that come off of it. There we go, we're done in Treesun again. Back to the Golem Tower. Unfortunately, we don't get a heal between stages, but that's why we carry our own. We have the elixir still this time, which is going to be a huge boon to our cause. And as long as I play this halfway smart, we won't have to worry about the golem fight either. Oh great, it's the wood golem. Oh, he does start straight off with the rocket fists, okay. He just happened to dash most of the time last time. I'll take cutting him down to half health. It does register having 2 amulets. I wanted to make sure it didn't, like, just give me 1 amulet either way. I thought I turned that off. God damn it. Ah! I thought that was such a smooth dodge. There we go. Ducking is the answer to that. Okay. Back to sword. What does that say? You coming back anytime soon, buddy? Jeez. Just bouncing around, having a great time out there somewhere. God damn it. I played that one too safe. Rude. Use the amulet for when he comes back past. And then lay into him with a knife. Behold the power of spam. Ooh, this is gonna be risky. God damn it! I shouldn't have tried to go for the trade. I should have just did that and chased him. But no, I was impatient and jumped towards him. Ah well. Still, that's the wood golem disposed of.
What? She beat my wood golem? Impossible!
What? It sounded like the voice was coming from here.
No matter. This is but a small crimp in my plan to...
Hi.
Holy freaky creeps! I can't believe it! It is. It's Muttonhead.
In the flesh, sweet cakes! I'm the most powerful wizard ever! I'm the scourge of the land!
I still can't believe it's you!
I am the great and powerful Muttonhead!
Tat said you were outrageous.
Am I the only one who just can't take him seriously with that name?
Boy, he wasn't kidding.
Oh, so you know Tato, eh? Well, that student was a pain in my patootie from day one. Always so goody two-shoes. But I hear that he's cooling his heels in jail at the moment.
Which is precisely where you'll be after I haul you in. Ooh, I can hardly wait to collect that $2 mil for your ugly hide. Game's up, Muttonhead.
You capture me? You're a riot, kid! See you around! Oh,
Well, that didn't go well. Anything good in here? This is bigger than I thought it would be. I'm guessing... Ah, this is the prison he was talking about. Hey, stupid.
Mail, it's you! Oh, I thought I was to be trapped here forever. Quick, pull that lever on your left. It opens the cell door.
You haven't seen Muttonhead lately, have you?
Quiet, we don't have time for that. Just pull the lever and let's get out of here.
I've got all the time in the world. So fess up. Have you seen him or not?
Mail, let me out of here and I'll tell you what I know about my teacher's location. Fair enough?
Okay, but remember, you promised.
When has that stopped anybody?
Now then, Junior, where's Muttonhead?
I don't know for sure, but I think he's probably in his hideout in the Wind Cave. I'll take you there, but I have to warn you, it's really quite dangerous.
Oh, that's progress.
That's it, Mail. The dreaded Wind Cave, one of the most dangerous places in the land. Just crawling with monsters.
Tat, I'm not afraid. It'll be a great test of my fighting skill.
We must be very cautious, Mail. Muttonhead is no ordinary magician.
I know he's hiding in there. I can feel him. And when I find him, he's all mine. Then I can collect that big fat reward. No time to lose. Let's go.
This can only end well. Oh joy, it's a whole new map.
You still after me? Look, girlie, save yourself some trouble and go and play with your dollies instead. If you know what's good for you, you'll take my advice.
I know what's good for me. The 2 million on your head. Your threats don't scare me, you old prune.
The incompetence you have shown here is inexcusable. The golem I have given you is now a twisted wreckage. Your punishment will be severe.
No, please wait.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's fair after what just happened to him.
What, may I ask, was that?
I wish I could tell you. Welcome back, Xeno. And yeah, the expressions in this have so far been a treasure. This is such awkward placement. There we go. Nice. Oh, wow, those... Oh, God, why? Everything here is pain. There we go. So what are you gonna put on those hamburgers? Oh joy, now there's bats, huh? Everybody loves bats. Okay, they don't move as fast as I expected them to after the bees we ran into earlier. Oop. Up. 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 True. And in general, bats are cool, but, video game bats? No. Video game bats can burn in hell. Real bats are fine. That's a fair balance, I think. Well, this is different. I did not expect this to happen. Probably should have kept him alive since he was getting me back out of here, but you know. What does that sound mean? Ah, that's what that sound was. I wish I didn't know. I got... Well, this is upsetting. Oh, time to eat bananas underwater. Where are you? There you are. For those wondering, I have to wait for my whole jump to be done before I can jump again in the water. God damn it! This positioning is really awkward. Fuck you. Oh no, you ain't getting me this time. I know your tricks now. Oh, I needed him, didn't I? That's what's under her name over there on the left. The yellow bar. Okay, now that I've respawned the other one, or at least I hopefully have, we can go back over there. Nope, it didn't respawn yet. God damn it. God. God. For the record, this is as awkward to control as you would think from looking at it. It thankfully doesn't do a lot of damage. It's doing like 3 damage per time I get hit. It's more annoying than anything. Since it makes me fall all the way back to the bottom. Okay. God damn it, he sinks though. Come on, come back up. I need you to come back up. Please come back up. There we go. Oh, all of that to go nowhere, huh? Great. Thanks, game. Love it. Well, at least I'm coming out of this with a lot of money. It's definitely giving me something, and I don't know how to feel about any of it. So it's just giving me the business right now. I have no idea where to go. I can't jump high enough to go over there. There's nothing in the water.
Kill them all.
On it. Anything that crosses my path definitely is going to die. If for nothing else, but the fact that I'm aggravated with them at this point. So... Is there something further up? Aha! Oh, that's a lot of bats. You guys just calm the hell down. Oh, god damn it. I need to calm down too. At the prices I've got all that stuff, even if you used sounds the whole stream, I don't think you'd run out of points. Goodbye, crab. Well, this is getting problematic. Let's save. But I'm not gonna save in the same spot because just in case I get into a really bad situation, I don't want to end up in a hate loop. Now it's you again.
Slick? What in the world are you doing here? You're not lost again, are you?
Hey, listen, I am not lost. I was just out exploring. After you left me totally vulnerable and alone in the tree, which wasn't very cool at all, I decided to set out on my own quest. It's something every man has to do for himself.
But...
Well, I got this far, all by myself, you know, but the exit to this cave is, sort of being blocked right now by a big rock. That's just a small crimp in my master plan, though.
And how do you expect to get past?
Hey, don't worry. I don't want or even need anything from you. With this tinfoil, paperclip, use gum, and bat droppings, I've crafted a bomb that's sure to blow this blockage to bits.
That's his whole character, is he's an annoying pain in the ass.
Kids, don't try this at home. This bomb is being detonated under controlled conditions with no parental supervision. Assuming you could find the bat droppings, attempting to duplicate this feat in the real world could result in serious eye damage, or one heck of a stinky mess.
What are you doing, you idiot? You could have brought the whole cave down on us!
You could have said something about that sooner.
Don't walk, flea brain, run! You're going to be crushed!
I'm scared! I don't want to die! Please, you gotta help me!
Look out! Great job, numbskull. Your little homemade plan backfired, and now you're trapped.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! What a smell! Those bat droppings sure pack a mean punch. They almost killed us.
Are you completely retarded? Don't you know we could have been killed?
Hey, why are you calling me retarded?
And this is the sign of the time this was
And
made.
what else
Just
do you
don't pay
expect
too
me
much
to
mind
do?
to that.
Well, you could find a way to get me out of here.
Oh, sure. Now you want my help. Well, I guess I'm forced to help you because I need to get past your little landslide. But don't get the idea that we're buds now, Mr. Slick.
Yeah. No, that's pretty much his entire character, yeah. I'm just gonna put my amulet on and leave for the time being. Because the amulet makes me completely invincible, but I can't hurt anything while it's on. So, it's great for getting out of places like this or avoiding boss damage, but it's not so much any good for anything else. And right now, we need to get the hell out of here. This is a lot faster, yeah. Just a little bit. Yeah, this game does have a lot of voice acting going on, so it gets a little hard to add to it. we're out of here. Or not. I thought this was... Well, they might not have put any new enemies in this exit area here. What? Oh. Okay, that door does open. Okay, we're good. We're fine. Everything's fine. I want to go to Elfwoods. Oh, it'll put me in on that side of Elfwoods, though. God damn it. This might be a slight problem. Because I'm out of amulet. I have enough health to take not even one hit, I think. And this is just generally bad news. So this is gonna be a little bit slow going. I'm getting to town. Yep, I knew there was at least one of these along the way over here. And this also doesn't lead to Elf Village this way. I have to go all the way up and around. God damn it. This is a problem. I should have just shielded, but my first reflex was to jump, and it made me very nervous about the way this was going to play out. Okay, we're not nearly dead anymore. We're just kinda dead. There we go. There's the entrance to the Elf Village. We're fine. Everything's fine. Unfortunately, I think we are going to have to go back through all of the places we've been to get back now, but that's okay. I'm going to stock up on amulets, because those are really useful, and we'll stock up on cherries. Healed by the shop here. And I think there's nothing useful in this shop at this point. Is this the same shield I have? No, it isn't. Okay, we'll take that then. We already have the short sword, we have the leather mail, we're basically caught up on everything else. Got 4 amulets, 6 cherries. We still have 1,500 left. That's probably fine. I don't think there's anything else of note in this village. Oh, good. Do you want to say what it is, or are you going to leave that as a surprise? Oh, nice. Convenient how that works out. Still can't jump high enough to reach that. So we'll be back here again at some point anyway. Okay. So you've got, like, the base framework idea, but you don't have everything else together yet. Those things take time. can go further left here. Can I just, like, yeet myself off the mountain and land where that chest was? Let's find out. Oh! I landed on it, but I bounced out of the screen. God damn it. Well, good news, we now know that works. Bad news, I'm gonna have to do it again. I'm not sure I bet that chest ain't even gonna be worth it either. Makes sense. There's always time to manage to get that done. You ladder guarding bastard. I mean, you could always do the comic as a lead into the book, yeah. Ah! I even hit to the right as I came down, but it wasn't enough. I wonder if this is meant to be an indicator that you're not supposed to do it this way. I'll try one more time, and if it still doesn't work, I'm gonna move on with my life. Because as I said, I'm willing to bet that a chest ain't gonna be worth it. A lot of them do. And in this particular case, it's your magical forest. It can have whatever you damn well please in it, really. Now, magical forests are usually associated with, like, sprites, elves, gnomes, things like that, and a lot of those can be associated with mushrooms, too, depending on which variation of them that you're talking about. So, that's probably where that connection comes from. God damn it. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna leave that be. It's probably not worth it. Is there anything over this way? Nope, just an edge. Joyous day. Also, word to the wise, don't run around flailing a sharp object like this around. Just don't do this. This is never a good idea. Oh. We accidentally found the Badger Gang. How dare you invade our hideout? You're gonna regret this. Oh wow, yeah, I kinda am regretting this, Jesus. Okay there, buddy, calm down. Chill the fuck out. This is definitely a job for the amulet, because my jump doesn't actually take me over him, because he's got, like, a little extra reach above him. Add a knife. That's a problem. Really should just switch back to the sword for now. Probably clean out some of his little friends. But this is also over, so he's fine. Wasted the Badger Chief. Took back the gold ring. Is for those who were here and paying attention, there was a lady back in the other village that lost her wedding ring to the Badger Gang. Apparently it just happened to be over here. So that works. Now we just need to make it back to Tree Sun, give her her ring, and then we can get on our way back to the Wind Cave. I do not know why I fell through that. I'm not happy about it, but it happened. There ain't a lot I can do about it. Thankfully, nothing in here really does any real damage to us anymore. Makes me really wish I had bought that armor in the first town instead of waiting till the second one to get it, thinking we already had it. But, you know, you live and you learn. Or in my case so far, you die and you learn. Now back to prison. Town should be right up the next few ladders here. Hopefully we get something good for bringing back her ring and it's not just like a handful of money or something. But I have this sneaking suspicion she's just not even going to give us anything and I'm going to be annoyed. She just seems like the type to be super ungrateful for getting her things back. This way. There's nothing I can buy in the equipment shop still, because it's the same stuff aside from the dagger, which we bought anyway. But I can pick up a few more heals in here as well.
Hey, Mythia, look what I found! Oh dear, that is my ring! I'm so happy you got my ring back. As a small token of my gratitude, please accept this simple elixir.
Okay, that was well worth it. Because the elixir, as established earlier, will bring me back from the dead once. So that's actually fantastic. A couple more amulets since we've got the money for it. Another cherry, a couple oranges, even though the oranges kind of suck. So for all intents and purposes, she gave us an extra life. Which, with the way this game goes, is gonna be really important. It's unfortunate that I more or less wasted the last one we had, but, you know. It's just how these things go sometimes. Damn it. You cannot deny me, Barrel Man. That little blink noise she makes when she hits the ground confuses me, but also entertains me. Just check something real quick. Okay, now that looks okay. I wanted to make sure nothing weird had happened. Since it did a bit of a weird thing on my end for just a second. Really don't have that much to say today. It's like, what do I say about this that I haven't already said? The answer is not a whole lot yet. Once we get back into new territory, things will get interesting again. Till then, I'm kind of just like, yep, this is happening. Really is a hell of a lot faster to get through this place the second time. Which is funny considering we're not even that much stronger, at least we shouldn't be. Since I haven't gotten anything new. I think I'm just getting more used to the controls. I say as I get knocked into the goddamn spike gears. One day I won't instantly jinx myself on saying something. That day is far from us, I think. On the bright side, if we do have to go back to the Golem Tower, there is an area to the right we didn't look at. There might be something there. At least we don't have to fight the wood golem again. Oh, there was nothing here. Well, there's also a little bit of territory we probably didn't see because we got teleported away. Need to chase Muttonhead. And with Tat. In fact, I don't know where we're meant to be going to get out of here a second time. Do I just like go over here? No. Oh, this is a problem. Okay, I would have to assume there is a way to get... Ah, okay. I didn't have to go back. We could have literally just gone to the map that way. Did not realize that. That's on me. Okay. Now, better prepared, we're back here. Now to see if we can figure out how to get Slick out of his own stupid mistakes. The thing is, there might not even be any other path in here, so I might have to go back somewhere and talk to someone, and I just didn't realize I had to do that. Which would be really unfortunate, because that would mean we'd have to backtrack again. But I also wouldn't be surprised by that, and I really should have thought about talking to everyone on our way through. But, you know, hindsight being 20/20 and all that. I'm so glad I bought this dagger. This dagger is the best thing so far. The fact that they made it as strong as the sword is a bit crazy. I keep forgetting these take 3 hits, not 2. Now, was there something else over here by where we left Slick? Or was that all that was over here? Was his dumbass blowing things up and getting us in trouble? I think it is literally just where he blew things up and made mistakes. Yep. Still running out of air. Poor him. Yeah. Pretty much. Oh, well, thank you for that, Zeno. Appreciate it. Enjoy the handful of emotes that exist, and I will be doing my best to provide more as soon as I have more ideas and actually make them work. Yeah, I still need to fix that one, too. That one's still not up to par with the rest. So either we missed something over here in the hot springs, or we do have to go somewhere else and come back again. Which does leave me a bit confused. Oh, this must have opened up after the bomb went off. Hey.
Hey, little fella, don't run away. I won't bite. There's been a cave-in, and a boy is trapped. Can you help me get him out of there?
If he was the one using bombs in our cave, he deserves to be buried. I say, let him rot.
I don't disagree with you on that, but unfortunately, I kind of need to do something about that. Okay, well, that happened, but not a lot we can do with that information. We didn't find a key anywhere. The only place I can think of it would be down here. But we've already been through all of this. Unless something changed down here, too. Yeah, no, there's nothing here. God damn it. Oh god, I hate these jellyfish so much. These jellyfish are the worst. These jellyfish are the worst. There we go. Okay, so we saw the little dragon guy, and he told me to piss off because the guy who bombed doesn't deserve to be helped, and that's fair, but that's a problem. But we've definitely turned this place upside down and haven't found anywhere else to be, so I'm a little confused. The only thing we've got is a door that needs a key, and we haven't found a key. I'm just gonna take a quick look and find out where the hell this key is. Or at the very least, what the hell we're supposed to do at this stage of the game. Because I don't want us to be here all day. Because we've already done a few laps around this area, and there's no reason for me to make the laps around again and again. Because that's not worth my time, and it's not worth y'all's time. Ah, okay. I'm barking up the wrong tree. That did tell me one other thing that the game didn't make very clear, though. We can actually play as Tat now. Now that he has brought us here, he's actually part of the team. So we have access to his small amount of magic that he has. He, of course, has no armor or anything right now, and he's a little slow. But it's nice to have options. Now, what I was told, though, is it's a bit of a stupid situation. We literally just have to go back to Slick again in order to trigger the next part.
Hey, help! I'm sorry, Slick. I'm trying to get help, but I just can't seem to find any. The only thing I saw was a blue-winged creature, but it ran from me. I chased it to a big wall, but it jumped over, and it lost me.
Holy cow, is that all that's holding you back? Sheesh, why didn't you say something sooner? I'm sure you could blow that wall to pieces with one of Slicky's Super Deluxe bombs. Here, I'll push one through this crack.
But do you think that blowing the wall to bits is really to our advantage, Mr. Slick?
Well, since you seem a little short in the idea department, just take the bomb and try it. I know it's gonna work. Even you can't blow it with this bomb.
Yes, because, you know, a bomb isn't exactly what got us into this
Hurry
situation.
up! I think I'm running out of air. If you can get me out of this mess, I'd even kiss ya.
Well, that got awkward. Leaving, goodbye. Do they have separate health bars? Yes, they do. Okay. That'll be useful, you know? But we have the bomb now, so we can get past that wall. It's gonna piss the little wing guy off even more, but, you know, I don't think he's ever gonna not be pissed off. But, you know, I feel that. Forgot. Well, that went poorly. I just wanted to jump over them. Oh. They somehow have to have knocked me into each other and fucking pinballed my ass halfway to Kingdom Come. It's kind of upsetting to realize the fact that There was literally zero reason to go in the water at any point during this adventure so far. After all the trouble I had with the water, there was no reason to go down in there. So all that did was make the walls slightly shorter. I mean, I guess it gets the job done. Ooh. An apple. I swear. A hammer, okay. That's not an apple. Gold bullion, hello. Ah, the hammer's something special, okay. I was kind of hoping the hammer was going to be another weapon. But I guess that would be a little heavy for Mail to swing around. I'm going to hazard a guess, and I need to use the hammer in a situation like this, perhaps. Like to break the wall? No. Maybe that just activates when I actually need it. Or maybe I'm supposed to use the hammer to just break the rocks? Because I didn't look any further than immediately where I needed to go to trigger the next part of this sequence, because I didn't want to know. Because unless we get stuck, I'm not going to worry about it. And now that we're unstuck, I'm not going to stress over it. It's a safe bet it literally is just a sequence of walk back and forth between those 2 points like 5 times. Which, a little dumb, but at least we know what to do with it. Yeah, since experience points don't exist in this game, we don't even have to fight anything unless we want money. And considering I'm sitting on 5k gold, I don't see any reason to bother fighting any of this crap anymore. Yep, that worked.
Man, do you think you could have taken any longer? Grandma Slicky could have dug me out with a spoon by this time. But I'll take a hammer over a spoon any day, see?
Hey!
Oh, you idiot. Stole the hammer and
Ooh,
runs
that
off.
little runt.
You little shit. He's gonna get himself killed at one point, I'm sure, and I'm not gonna feel bad. I'm not gonna feel bad in the slightest. He so deserves it at this point. Being just such a little shit. Oh joy. More water! Cause that's what we wanted to see, right? More water! There we go. Up and out. Yep, I had a feeling. I saw some of the metal sitting there. Got very suspicious. Okay, missed that jump. That's unfortunate. They're not tough, but they do seem like they'll just pop back up, so that's a problem. I'm gonna assume this gold bullion's probably something you just sell for piles of money. Okay. That's just for if you fall down, there's a skeleton to upset you further. Got it. Either way, I'm happy you like that emote. I enjoyed the idea of it, I just could not make it quite the way I wanted to before. I think I have a better idea for it now. Which is mostly going to be the same thing, just better. Okay, looks like if we kill these skeletons twice, they stay dead. That's good news, at least. I really thought they were going to be like Castlevania Red skeletons, where they just keep coming back constantly. You just can't get rid of them under any circumstances. And that would have just been annoying. But with where they were, it wouldn't have mattered that much. These ones that are actually on the platforms, though, they're a bit more of a problem. These slippery controls are definitely coming in clutch for the other team right now. Okay, that one was on me. And the fact that I did not realize I was out of knives also did not help. Just gonna hang loose a second, let the knives recharge. One of these days I'll remember that I have a shield. I'll come back. Oh god. Slipping, sliding, falling. Ah, that makes sense. Yeah. It's good that that's helping. Actually, can I jump on these? I can. Okay. It's a good thing I noticed the height problem there, otherwise we would have really been in trouble. Well, yeah. That would be better, but you can only do what you can. This world sadly does not have any means of teleporting yet. Yeah, looks like where we actually need to go is past this statue here. I just need to land the jump. There we go. Danger, Lover's Leap. Oh, that doesn't sound great. We...
Kill them all.
Happily, when they let me.
Well, he's dead. Real shame. He will be missed.
I am kind of surprised that wasn't some manner of death trap, if I'm honest. Considering the whole, you know, Lover's Leap situation. I have no idea if I'm going a useful direction, the wrong direction, a nothing direction. I'm just going. So I feel like we've gone in a circle. This looks an awful like a place I've been already. As did down here, honestly.
Hello? Is anyone there? Please help me! Monsters pushed me down this shaft, and now I'm trapped! Isn't there any way for you to get back up the passage? It's too narrow, and I can't fly that high.
Hello there.
Besides, two friends are trapped here with me! Bony Rebler is holding them captive! Please bring help! We're scared! I really don't know what I can do to get you out, but let me take a closer look. You really are a long way down there, aren't you? I'll try to get some help for you.
He's a grumpy little bugger, but he is. God damn it.
We're all cold.
I was trying to jump over it.
Please, hurry. Hey, I'm doing the best I can. Just sit tight a little longer. I'll try to find someone to help you out.
His default expression is clearly very angry, but he's currently in a very big problem right now. In the end, he ain't as tough as he looks. Meant to read that sign before I went through. Goa Village. Monsters not welcome. That sounds like a place I need to be right now. Exactly where I'd be able to get help for him. Little blue mouse. I have questions about how these guys have pagers.
What? They've been trapped? But that's impossible! I'm afraid it is possible. He was apparently pushed down a very deep hole. It's so steep and narrow that he and his friends can't fly out. I'm sure I could get them out if I was there, but I can't leave the village now because we're guarding against monsters. Miss, you look like a seasoned warrior. Can't you help us out? Well, I am very experienced. But I'm a bounty hunter, not the volunteer fire department. I don't do jobs like that just for kicks. Well, if you want to put a price on life, all right, here's the deal. They're probably stuck in a hole leading to the lair of Bony Rubbler. But if you rescue them, you can take the huge treasure he's guarding. Really? Treasures? So, all I have to do is beat this Rubbler guy, huh? Don't forget, you have to rescue my friend first. No problem. Consider it done.
Oh. Now we have a ladder. Okay. I probably want that. And I probably want this round shield too. This dagger, I assume, is the same one I've got. I am a little disappointed that the model doesn't change to match the new armor, but that's fine. I have some concerns about the concept of fish smoothies, but you guys do what you do. I'm just gonna be over here buying all your apples. I unfortunately can't buy more than one at a time. So I'm just gonna be here buying a lot of apples. Okay, that's probably enough apples. Yeah, 16 apples will probably carry us for a while. I did not realize I bought that many. Yeah, sure, you can have the fish. I just wanted to look. Gotta be real confusing, though, living in a village where everybody's got the same name, because they just are named by their species, not by names. I'm going the wrong way. God damn it. I keep thinking I can jump off of those when they start to fall, rather than them falling straight out from under me. Yeah, dang it. Game, please. You know, I just did the same damn thing I did the last time I was in here. I'm learning absolutely nothing. And I can't say I'm surprised. Of course there's a moth there, and then of course I get hit by the fire, and... yeah. All of that just to go the wrong way, too.
Can you help them too?
Well, that's what I'm being paid to do. Well, sort of paid, anyway. Cherry and an orange, okay. Very good, very good. Now, on to fight Bony Rubbler. Hi. Thank you, game, for being generous and having him ride in the other direction first. You seem to have left half your horse behind, my dude. There you go, now you got the other half, and it's gone. I'm only doing 5 damage a hit to him. That is unfortunate. Okay, he can block as well, which is unfortunate. Ah, only his lance has contact. Okay. Good to know. So if I just keep ducking, I'm basically safe. Unless he actually attacks me. Like that, yeah, exactly. Exactly like that. Okay, I may as well switch to the sword for a little bit here. The sword was a terrible idea. Ah, okay, arms is shared between them. That's a little dumb. But I can't say I'm too surprised. And that's the end of that. As he dies off screen. Bony Rubbler destroyed. Got the prison key.
At last! We were beginning to think we'd be in here forever. Oh, thank you.
Think nothing of it. Now then, where's the treasure?
Treasure? What treasure? What are you talking about?
What do you mean, what treasure? You better not mess with my head. It's not a pretty sight.
Thunderation! Don't get mad. We'll find some treasure to give you. Just come on down to our village.
Bet on it, bub. And hey, I won't take any fish in trade. Got that?
I am not surprised there was no actual treasure in here. They just told her that so that she'd help. Can't get up there. I think the village is down here, isn't it? Down and to the left. Yeah, there's the sign. Or what?
Thanks to your ladder and my handiwork, everyone's back, safe and sound.
Sorry I told you the Rubbler was guarding a big treasure, but you wouldn't have gone if I hadn't told you that. As an apology, God will give you a good thing. Go across the lake and raid our treasure house. Go, 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 ga.
Well, treasure always makes it easier to forgive. I suppose I can accept your apology. This time. Say, you can help me in another way. I want to get to the other side of these caves. Can you tell me how to get through?
Know the way? Gah. Of course God knows the way. You must enter the big door in the Cave of Wind. We keep the door locked always, but the key's in our treasure house. Take, 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 gah.
Ah. Bye. Bye. Ah, there we go.
Take these for getting us out of that fix a while back. Take them. Go on. Take them.
Banana. Okay. At least they were grateful on top of the other one giving me a reward. There's the key. Okay. Gold bullion. Okay. And gold bullion. So a lot more money that I don't really need at the moment. I suppose I shouldn't be upset, but at the same time I was kind of hoping there'd be like a new sword or something in there. Since apparently we're going to be going fighting some big spooky thing on top of the mountain. You know, I suppose beggars can't be choosers, eh? So I guess it's back to the Cave of Wind to You open that door. That is if I don't just die trying to rush through. God damn. I'm gonna do a clever thing, though. We'll go back around to this side of the wind cave. Which will probably only be slightly quicker. And I'm doing this mostly just so we don't have to climb up out of the hole that Slick bombed everything in. So in hindsight, this might not actually be any quicker. But I mostly wanted to test to see if it would work. God damn it. Switch? Nah. Probably fine as I am right now. She moves a bit quicker. So something I should check next time we're in a weapon shop is to see if each of them has their own weapon shop, or if all the stuff will be in there together. Is having Tat caught up would be useful. Considering he currently has a whole lot of nothing. Of course, that's also assuming we're even going to keep him for long, because I don't even know how that works at all. I'd assume he's permanently on the team, but who knows? Yep, there we go. That opens up this path to the actual hot springs. Oh, look at this guy. Got a big old mace. He's also real slow. We got some bigger bats. Ow. Ah, I see. Some weird hopping skeletons with sickles. Oh, it's an Extendo Club, too. Joyous day. Oh, I'll give them one thing. They did not make these stages small. That's both a blessing and a curse, though. I want to read what that sign says. Probably useful. Monster Mart. Check out our low prices today. Yep, that was very important. Show me this Monster Mart. I'm gonna guess it's actually down the hole, not across the water. Let's find out. I also haven't saved in a while, so I probably should do that in a moment here. Considering we last saved literally like an hour ago. So dying would have been tragic. Panic Peak, keep calm. Okay, maybe Monster Mart is across the water. But I assume finding a different sign means we're not going the same place. At least we were, according to the last sign. Oh, you son of a bitch. I'll play like that, huh? Oh, fuck you. You're selling the same stuff. Okay. Now, if I switch characters, do you sell anything different? Oh, he reacts different, and yes, he has different stuff. Okay. That's gonna be a big change, then. Oh, he shoots a little differently now, too. Okay. Uh-oh.
Hey, kid, ask me anything. I am totally in the know.
Say, have you heard anything about a magician named Muttonhead? He used to be my teacher.
The old blowout fought Muttonhead? Ah, that bum. He can hardly cast a decent spell these days. In fact, some of the villagers say he's the rat that revived Garadas. But we gotta capture that arrogant jerk.
You've captured my teacher? Oh, this news is too good for words. If I might ask, where is he being held?
Why would you want to see him? He's loony. Insane. Oh well, no matter. None of God's business. He's held at the top of these caves.
Why do we get this feeling something stupid's going to happen and we're going to either inadvertently let him out or some other variety of hijinks will ensue? Ah, I wanted to see if she'd have a different dialogue with him, but I guess I would have had to have brought her to him first. Oh well. Anything down here in the water? Since apparently we don't need to breathe. Nope, we're good. Okay. So I guess we're going down to go up, then. Actually, let's keep Cat out for a bit and try out his new spells. He does do more damage now. He's doing 25 as opposed to Male's 20. And his spells appear to pierce, so that's nice. Dagnabbit. Might need to switch back to Male for this jump, because she's a little quicker. Yep, she can make jumps like that a lot easier. Wait, we're back where we were before. Huh. Interesting. Well, that didn't go well, but the bag came with me. I'd be the first to say I'm slightly lost in here because this place is a bit big. But I think I'm going the right way. Yep.
Oh my, who in the world are you?
Oh, look here. It's a Martin Hazel, isn't it?
You know my teacher?
Sure! And you're gonna tell me where is that windbag, eh?
Wait, you don't understand. I was looking for...
Shut up! You are his pupil. You know, I'm gonna beat you silly. You're not gonna like me so much now, eh?
I warn you, sir. I'm very good with this staff.
And this is Nuts Cracker. This was the man that Mail was chasing in the intro. He took his head off, it exploded, and he got away as a result of that. He also had an army of exploding puppets. Like that! Yeah, those. He's also apparently pretty good with that sword of his, so that's gonna be a bit of an issue. Let's pull out an amulet and look at his pattern for a moment. So he throws his exploding puppets, he can swing his sword. Doesn't seem like he does a whole lot of anything else yet. Okay, so I think Tad'll be a better choice here, as he can pierce through the puppets and hit him. He also, you know, just does more damage. Just a minute. Yeah, you just keep hopping around. See how well that works out for you, buddy. I can't hit him at all when I'm out of power, though. That sucks. Have an apple. Wow, the spam is getting out of control. Let Mail finish the job, then. Remember, don't pick up the head. It's gonna go boom.
Hey, you're a pain in my neck,
At last, I've caught you! That 500,000 gold will be mine!
Don't think so much, Boomba Hunter. My head is worth nothing, and my body, she's out of here.
Ooh, I'm getting really tired of that guy.
Same thing happened again. Fucking blows up his head and runs like hell. I like him, though. He's real goofy. A little loud, but you know. Yeah, we really just can't catch a break. Can't get a single bit of goddamn real money. Ignoring all the gold bullion we're carrying in our damn back pocket. Oh hey, I accidentally found a key. I have no idea to where, aside from it says prison key, but I'm sure we'll find where it goes somewhere eventually. Hey. Rude. Oh, another shop. Open a lot of these. Hey, that's a different weapon. I'll take that. Reminds me, I should probably steal some of this gold bullion I'm hauling around. I'll sell one of them just to see if there's a new weapon for Tad in here as well. Even though we just got him one. No, there's an Electro Cane in here, so... Good thing I checked. It's nice that he actually gets different projectiles with his different stabs. And now we have a boomerang. That seems like it'll be useful. It's a little slow, but probably does good damage. Weird that we got 2 shops in the same place, but you know.
Strange to see you down here. Can Gar help? I heard that you had captured Muttonhead. Say, where'd you take him? Gar cannot tell. Big secret. Bad man. He tried to wake the sleeping giant. Are you a friend of his? Friend? Who, me? How stupid do I look?
You don't want the answer to
just
that.
after the huge bounty on his head. Get it? Well, I still can't help you. He's too dangerous.
I don't want to talk to you. I want the chest that's behind you.
Gratis is big. Gratis is scary. Ouch, ouch, ouch,
Garatus?
Didn't you know? He's a giant monster that lives on Panic Peak but sleeps eternally. If Garatus awakes, God Cave will be wrecked. All gone. God. A magic man tried to wake Garatus,
That's a whole
but
face.
God will never, never allow that to happen.
Stealing your banana. My banana now. I'm now starting to wonder if the key we found is the key to releasing Muttonhead. Which I am assuming we're going to end up doing, and it's not a great idea that we're going to do that, but we're going to want the bounty bad enough that we're probably going to be stupid and do that anyway. In the interest of getting the bounty ourselves. Okay, it looks like similar to like a Castlevania cross, I can throw it, jump over it, and start kind of pulling it around myself. That might be useful. Depends on whether it actually continues to make contact with enemies at that point. Mail, that's not how ladders work. You can't just stand on them like that. Okay, she can have 2 out at a time, though. That's good information to have. Can't make that angle work, though. Somewhere in this sprawling cave, there's an old man in a box. Where would an old man be put in a prison? Aside from a lot of places. I'm just gonna keep going through doors until I find somewhere useful to be. Oh, hey! This, I think, is not the right way. I think this is actually backwards. Yep, this is where we fought Nutcracker, so I've definitely gone backwards. God damn it. It would help a lot if every room didn't look the same. But, you know, it is what it is. What's the deal with the spinning grub that shows up in a couple areas in here? Kill it just to see how much money it gives. I have no idea. I picked up the bag and I still don't know how much money that was. Okay, they're worth 100. Not the most, then. Not worth going out of my way to hunt them down. Okay, looks like through that door is the only path we have. Apologies for the yawning, I only fell asleep at like 4 o'clock in the morning today. Not because I was doing anything, just because sleep was not allowed today. And I don't say that because of any good reason either, it's just literally exactly what I say. Body and brain said, you wanted to sleep? Nah, fuck you. Are these the same ones I talked to before? Yeah, these are the same ones. One of these days I won't run into the first enemy on the screen because I'm not paying attention where I'm running. Well, this is promising. There's at least a chest here, which means I haven't been down here. But it doesn't lead anywhere. Sad days. Does this lead me anywhere? Or is this the same door I came in from? Oh, hey! I found me a Muttonhead.
Why, if it isn't my slippery old pal Muttonhead. I told you I'd catch up to you sooner or later. And here I am.
Say, you're that nice little girl I met the other day, aren't you, sweetie? I was offered a big reward to guard these caves for a very mysterious man. And well, seeing how I've got a price on my head, well, it seemed like a great place to hide out. But I guess I really underestimated the power and the resolve of these pesky flying blobs. They learned of my plans for the area and, well, they got kind of angry. Squat fools, they trapped me in my sleep.
Guess you weren't as smart as you thought.
But they underestimate me. Only I control Gorathus. I'll crush them when I get out of here.
And of course, we opened the door for him.
Uh-oh, no doubt about it. He's lost it. Big time.
Okay. Oh, that happened. Not really sure what the hell that was supposed to accomplish. Guess let's go talk to the Gaw again now that we've talked to Muttonhead and realized he's gone full Looney Tune. Aha, there's different dialogue. Oh boy, they chose some stuff when they wrote this.
This is the fool that caused Garadas to awaken. You know him, don't you? Tell, Gaw.
Huh?
Your friend has awakened Garadas from his sleep. You must pay for his stupid actions.
My friend? Awakened? Gaw, what are you talking about?
This fool! Yeah!
Hi, guess what? And I know this is gonna make your day. I blew it again! Well, you see, there was this weird door in the cave, and I kind of thought that there was, well, treasure on the other side of it, you know? So I just blew the door off its hinges and, well, kind of woke up this giant. We're talking king size here, and he was pretty mad. So I just, ran. Then I tell Squirty here about it, and he goes ballistic on me. I mean, jeez! But he calmed right down once I told him my old pal Mayo would take care of our little monster problem. No sweat. And hey, I know you can do it, Maylee. Come on, win one for the slickster.
Why, you little... Do you know what you did this time? You're a disaster factory! This is a really big problem, P-Brain!
You have to try to stop Garadas, Mail. It's our only hope. Destroy him, and you can have Muttonhead. I promise. But that's only if you destroy him completely. In fact, I'll sweeten the deal. If you succeed, I'll follow you anywhere.
We can have our own weird flying ball thing. Taking this gold bullion, by the way. This is mine now. Oh. I am the gatekeeper of the Great Garadas. Good for you. Okay, I have a lot of questions. One, how did Slick get past this shit? Oh god. Two, why isn't this a problem? Oh, Tad has no health left. Actually, in hindsight, the Electro Stat's probably not the right choice here. I come back to the Dino Staff and see if it does anything good here. Nope, that does it. 1 damage. Okay. Tat, you're useless to me. Goodbye. So this boomerang's also only doing 5, so... I have concerns. I also don't really seem to have a great angle at dealing with his flying friends very often either. Because I can't really set up to spin the boomerang much, because every time I try to do it, they hit me. They've got 100 goddamn health each, too, huh? I would like to be allowed to move Jeez. I'm glad I bought so many apples, otherwise we'd be in some real trouble right now. On that note, at the rate this is going, heck with you. I don't have any boomerang left. Yeah, this isn't doing any damage either. Ow. He's got a lot of damn durability if he can't be harmed by a 20 damage weapon at all. I'm guessing the dragons that are flying around are so that I can't just do what I'm doing right now, which is just sit here and guard against any attacks he does. But joke's on him, he's dead anyway. Kick the Thunder Dragon's butt. Ba-da-da. I guess the Thunder Dragon came out when Galatas was awakened? I don't know. Hard to say on that one. In the end, all we know for sure is we can count on Slick to fuck up everything. You know, you were advertised as a giant. I was not expecting a dragon. Oh, never mind. You're more of a dinosaur. I do not appear to be able to hurt you, good sir. They did mention something about a spirit that protects Garatus, but I thought that was referring to the Thunder Dragon. Ah, okay, I just have to hit him in the top of the head. How the hell am I supposed to do that? Okay, Tat's shots can hit it. Because he shoots at a higher angle than Mail does. Of course, he's very rapidly running out of power, which is unfortunate. So I'm just gonna put the amulet on and kind of wait a little bit, let my arms recharge. Which is probably what these amulets are intended to be for, rather than what I've been using them for. Huh, he also seems to just calm down now and then, when you're not constantly hitting him. Hey, hey big guy. Hey. Hey. Pay attention to me. Fine. What part of pay attention didn't you understand? Okay, you know what? Fair play. That was offensive of me. Understood. But I still need you to calm your goddamn ass down. So, cut the shit. Wasted Garatus. Ba-da-da-da. So that's dealt with. Time to go get our own little girlfriend on our side. They can keep Slick, though.
You did it! Oh, I knew you had it in ya. I kind of have a sense about these things, you know. It runs in the family.
God didn't think you had a chance. God promised to give you Muttonhead if you won. God will deliver. Now, I'll help you on your quest. Yes, 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 God.
Okay, but wait a minute. Oh, Slicky. Yoo-hoo. My hammer? Remember? The one you snatched out of my hands? Hand it over.
Hey, that was a gift, remember?
It most certainly was not, you tweezerhead. I need that hammer to get to Muttonhead. Now give it to me.
Well, you could ask a little nicer. But as thanks for all the help you've given me, and I'm not sure that I needed it, I'd like to present this hammer to you as a gift.
Gift? Gift? Okay, buddy, just cut the crap and give me back my hammer.
This fucking guy. He's lucky he's alive.
Oh no. Bountyville. Who could have done this? Certainly not an ordinary gang.
It is a mystery, but the people who could explain it are gone.
All gone.
This place is gutted. It would take an army to do this. But who were they? Muttonhead, I know you're involved in this somehow, so come clean. What happened?
This destruction is just a small demonstration of my new power!
Get a grip. You're strong, but you don't have that much power.
Wait, I think I'm putting this together. I bet this has something to do with that Kaiser fellow, and the legend of the one called the Overlord.
Well, you guessed right. Give that boy a shiny gold star.
Tato, who is this Overlord anyway?
It's from the legend of the ancient wars. The Overlord was leader of a powerful trio of beings who tried to conquer our world. They were stopped by an elf, a dwarf, and a warrior, then banished from our dimension with the Black Seal.
If that's true, we have trouble. In God Cave, Prunehead was shouting. He bragged about breaking a black seal to bring bad spooks.
Is that true?
You don't have a clue. I planned the whole thing. The Overlord's back and he owes me a big favor.
Well, I could arrange for you to join him. Get the point?
Please! I'm just a weak and powerless old man. Didn't your mother ever teach you to show a little respect for your elders?
Well, since you can't shield us from the Overlord's power, we might as well send you back to him.
No, you can't send me back to him. He'd mock my failure to stop you, then kill me.
Well, I could spare you the humiliation by killing you now.
Wait, Mail! Although he doesn't deserve it, please give him another chance.
All right, Tat, you got it. Just one more chance.
Thank you. Your kindness will be repaid someday. Now then, since the seal has been broken, it seems we must learn how to reactivate it. Legend speaks of it being crafted by a dwarf.
But, do you think he's still alive?
If he is alive, he'd be at the sanctuary in the old mines.
Well then, looks like that's where we're headed. The mines.
But Mail, I thought you...
Hey, don't get me wrong here, Tatters. I'm not doing this to save the world. Anyone who's known as the Overlord is bound to have tons of treasure. I bet it makes the reward for Muttonhead look like pocket change. And who knows, Tat? I might even be persuaded to share a little bit of it with you. So let's get this show on the road.
Great. Just lead the way, Mail.
Tato, you spineless weasel! I taught you everything you know, and now you're going to let me rot in this cage while you prance around the land playing magic, boy? You can't do this to me!
I'm terribly sorry, Master, but we must stop what you have started before it's too late.
But I'll starve to death!
Hey, don't worry. Alive or dead, I'll still get my 2 mil. We'll be back when the seal's restored. See you later, Smarty.
They agreed to give him a second chance. They never said he was going to be allowed to go wherever he wanted. But no, there's a lot of real A-plus voices in here, and by A-plus, I mean yeesh.
This is not at all what I expected. Hey, mister, this is the old dwarf mine, isn't it?
Да, конечно. Sure. This is a place all right, but there is hardly anything left of the little fellows, except the old sanctuary at the top. Hey, what's a nice kid like you doing in this place? Looking for a party?
Well, actually, I'm looking for a very old dwarf. You haven't seen one recently, have you?
Couldn't say. See, I've only been here a few days myself. Ask some of the other miners. Maybe they know.
Okay, I'll give that a shot. I didn't expect to find him easily. Thanks anyway, bud.
That guy's accent is all over the place.
Hey there, have you seen an old dwarf lately?
Mumbles hasn't been down here in a long time. Try the sanctuary at the top of the mine.
Well, that was useful. I mean, basically, I think we all expected to find him at the top anyway.
I just know it's here. I can smell it. Come on, Gold. Show your stuff.
Hey there, have you seen an old dwarf lately?
Dwarves? Oh, dwarves! One of them little buggers comes down here every once in a while selling tools. They're good with tools and gadgets, them dwarves.
Yes, but where does he live?
Don't know, don't care. I'm a digging for gold, Junior, and I ain't going home to my woman until I find some. Gold, gold, gold! Talk to Papa. Tell him how to find ya.
Right. Thanks anyway.
Running away. Want nothing to do with that.
Hey there, have you seen an old dwarf lately?
A dwarf? Oh, you mean a dwarf? Is he a short, fat guy with a long, white beard?
Yes, that sounds like him. Do you know him?
Nope, never heard of him. All dwarves are short, fat guys with long, white beards. I have heard they work their craft inside the sanctuary. Up at the top of the mine, though.
Well, at least that's something to go on. Thanks anyway.
Don't mention it. I'm glad to help. Say, if you do come across any of those dwarf trinkets, send them my way. They're worth a king's ransom.
That means you're not getting any of them. I'm keeping every single one I find. Okay, that's progress, probably. Let's not go that way yet. This fucking game. Okay, we can't go that way yet. I assume we'll be able to go that way after I deal with whatever the hell's going on over here. Yep, that eye ain't creepy at all. Nope, none the slightest. I'll give this game one thing. I am enjoying all the music, even if some of it is repeated a lot. Not so far. Okay. Random evil tombstone thing. Let's just get rid of that. This is Popful Mail. It's a Sega CD game. I would put it more akin to an action RPG than anything else. It technically falls into the Metroidvania category, which is why I'm playing it. Specifically, I'm playing a version that has the way Working Designs localized it mostly undone, because they fucked with the balancing pretty badly. So it was brought back down to what the original Japanese version was in terms of balancing. Just leaving the translation in place, essentially. Because, for better or worse, Working Designs had a very bad habit of messing with the games that they localized.
Oh, hello there. You scared me. It's rare to have visitors these days.
Well, you gave me a start, too. I thought you were another monster.
Well, I'm sorry. My name's Glug. I'm a dwarf artisan.
Really? How can you be a dwarf? I thought they were all short guys with long beards.
That's the old look. Nowadays, pretty much anything goes. Some of the dwarves don't like it, but I suppose their ways of thinking will eventually die out.
Well, that was fun. A little dwarf 101, I guess.
Say, you're obviously an elf. Do you know my friend? His name is Slick from the Elfwoods Village. Ever heard of him?
Slick?
Oh, so you do know him. That guy's the greatest.
This guy's a complete dork. I can't believe he likes Slick. Yeah, the greatest boob I've ever had the misfortune of getting involved with.
Well, maybe you caught him on an off day. He's really very nice. Anyway, enough chit-chat. What can I do for you?
Well, have you heard anything about a special seal crafted by a dwarf?
Sure, I know about the legend of the Black Seal. I've read about it on the Great Stone Wall. I once asked Mumbles to explain it to me, but he's not too keen on talk, so all I know is what I've seen on the wall. And I'm afraid that's not much.
I've heard good things about Triangle Strategy, I just haven't picked it up yet. So yeah, to go into more detail about why our character Mail reacted so strongly about that guy Slick, he has been the cause of basically every problem we've had so far. He caused a cave-in with his homemade bombs. He activated a giant monster up in the top of a mountain we just got through dealing with. Basically, he's a con artist who's been going around causing all kinds of problems everywhere he goes. Yeah, that sounds about right, and I'm willing to bet it's probably gonna hold its price for a good long while. That's fairly new, isn't it? That came out, what, a few months back? Yeah, I can imagine Xenoblade 3 would take quite a long time to chew through. I've heard nothing but good things about the series, but I've not actually started any of them yet. And I have no idea when I'll get around to that. There are just too damn many games in this world. Which is a good thing, but god does it make for some tough choices sometimes. I mean, it is very late for Yuzu, you know, so that makes sense. Okay, I can pick up some plate mail now. And a bigger shield. Well, I think that's the last armor we're gonna get, judging from the menu. Actually, no. There's 2 more spaces there, so we're getting 2 more armor and 2 more weapons. I was kind of hoping he'd have another new weapon for me, but I'll take armor. We're a little too broke to get our other companion anything. Ooh, actually, that's a thought. Hang on. Before I go running off anywhere, Let me check to see if Dog gets any equipment. Yes, okay, he can get equipment too. Good to know. I think one of the versions of Lunar was on Sega CD. I know there was one on the PlayStation as well, I think. And the Saturn, I think, also had a version of Lunar. It was out on a few of the CD consoles. And of course, then there was the Game Boy Advance Lunar game as well. Lufia, I do not remember the whole lineup for what consoles that series ended up on. Because it was in a few places. I am genuinely a little unsure where I need to be going. Let's check to see if that mine tunnel opened up now that we've walked around a bit. Yep, okay. The Sega CD's library is a real mixed bag. A lot of it's not great.
Ho! Where do you think you're going?
What? I'm just passing through here. Who are you, Bub?
We're members of the Rebel Army. What of it?
Well, isn't that special? Listen, I've got no beef with you, so why don't you just step aside and let me through, Buster?
This passage is off limits to commoners, so get lost!
Well, guess we're not going that way. So yeah, as far as the Sega CD library goes, there's a lot of weird FMV games on here. The Spider-Man game that was on here is quite good. I remember that. Android Assault's pretty good. I know there's at least one other really good one that my mind is blanking on. Snatcher, of course, if you're into adventure games. That's another good choice. Dark Wizard, if you like strategy RPGs, is good. I suppose that leans more into strategy game, necessarily, not necessarily strategy RPG as much. At least not by the more recent way of looking at those. It's got more in common with like Master of Monsters and things like that. Oh yeah, there is a Shining Force CD. I did forget about that. Isn't Shining Force CD just another version of one of the Shining Force games? It's not actually its own game? Or am I remembering that series wrong? It has been a long time since I played that one. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you're right about the order on that. You can't really go wrong with Shining Force in general, aside from that weird offshoot that happened later on that I don't think anybody would really want to talk about. am slightly lost. I have to assume there's something I missed up here, since I didn't really have anywhere else I could go. But this guy didn't have anything useful to say aside from telling us that Slick is here. Of course, we can't goddamn get rid of Slick for anything. I guess we're going back down because there's nothing up here. Unless there's somewhere we're supposed to land on from up there. No, because that just leads us back down to here. Unless I'm supposed to have made that jump? I probably was supposed to make that jump. Yeah, exactly. These days I'm unemployed, so I've got a lot of time on my hands, but at the same time, there's still way too many games to try to get through. And that's with having started to beat at least a game a month. I cannot even remotely get through even what I remember from what I grew up with, let alone getting into new things. Considering you gotta think, like, every day, like, 5 or 6 games at a minimum come out these days. So there's just no way on earth you could possibly keep up with all of it. We already talked to those guys and couldn't do anything with that. But no, if I had to pick a genre and stick with it permanently, it would be Metroidvanias. The problem is, I'm realizing that there's only so many of them, and I'm gonna run out. Which is why I only dedicated like 2 days to it. Yeah. The Mac is not the best, but at least you have it. Better than nothing. And while the Switch does have a great library, there's only so much in there. Okay, I think this is where we fell into, so I think this ledge wasn't very helpful either. So I am at a bit of a loss. Because this just takes us back up to where we were. So I'm definitely missing something. That one I've not heard of. You've actually got me... You got me completely on that one. And I don't say that often. Ah, chest up there. Okay. Okay. I have noticed that they've been doing a lot more for that lately. I've just not been keeping up because it's kind of hard to with no money. We walked around in a loop again. Okay, rather than running around in circles, I'm gonna go back to that guide I had pulled up earlier and figure out where I'm supposed to be in here. So we're not in here for 3 hours going in circles. Ah, okay, they went back and got the ring that I went and got earlier. Or at this point, which is not important. Ah, okay. I typically buy digital these days as well, mostly because where am I gonna put it? It just eventually turns into foolishness to maintain that much space. Because while I have other rooms in this house, I don't want to fill the whole damn house up with games that are mostly gonna just collect dust after they're done. I don't have the expendable income to become a collector. I wouldn't mind becoming a collector if it wasn't for the way the existence of collecting jacking up the prices of old games. I have fucked up. I've done fucked up now. So, while I'm down here, let's get Gaw his weapon, so he's a little more effective. Yeah, I feel that. I still have a tub full of old Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic cards. I keep going, I should sell these, and then I don't. And then I go, I should sell these, again, and then I don't. Eventually they will probably get sold, and I will be sad, but the money will be good, because it's not like they're being used for anything. That's always the trick, is like, if you need the money, you need the money, but at the same time, it's hard to part with things like that. So in hindsight, now that I know where we need to go, I feel foolish. Because I should realize by now that this game's pattern is entirely go talk to one person, then run back and go talk to the other person over and over again. Oh, absolutely, yeah. The kicker becomes, some of that will lose value, some of that will gain value. It's hard to say what will actually hold its value after a certain point, considering the existence of reprints and such. So you'd end up only being able to sell them to collectors. Okay, guide, why are you lying to me? Oh, I missed a step because I skimmed. That's on me. Okay. We conveniently have a lot of gold, and there's a guy wanting gold. Now, I do have one problem with the logic of this answer, though. Why would you assume to go talk to the guy who's digging for gold? But I guess it just becomes a matter of they just would have expected you to walk back through and talk to everybody once you hit a dead end. Which is typical of how these things work.
What's that? The guards won't let you pass? Well, shoot. Don't worry about them. They're as harmless as a couple of tree frogs.
But I have to get past that door. Do you know of a way to get around them? A bribe, maybe?
Well, there might be one way. No, I don't really remember too good. I've got to keep digging for gold so I can go home. Now, if and I had some gold bars,
Alright, have a good night, Zeno. Sleep well.
my life would be so much easier. I might just remember something. Oh, my memory just cleared up. The rebel army leader is named Venutalo, or something. Anyway, he likes dwarf handiwork. Try bringing a piece to the guards. I just bet it gets you in.
Thank you for saying that, Zeno.
Do you sometimes feel less than fresh? I know I do.
Why do these people speak in goddamn commercials? Why? Let's see, we need to get back up to Glug again now, which is going to involve going all the way up through all of this. Now, I will say, Justin Tense, I have seen your name around before, and I cannot for the life of me remember where. But I know I've seen you probably in somebody else's stream at some point, and I just cannot place who's off the top of my head. Because I've been running around a lot lately. Okay. 'Cause I absolutely know I've seen that name before. Okay. Now, I know I was somewhere where Arcus got brought up, and that's probably where I'm thinking of. But I don't usually watch any of those, so might have been... God damn it. Brain, please. Bring up the information I'm thinking of. Nope, it's gone. I cannot remember where that conversation took place. I remember that conversation exists, and that's about as far as my brain's willing to take me on this one, apparently. We probably ended up in the same place at the same time. I'm due to a raid or something, and that's probably what I'm thinking of. Now, Glug's room was up here, I think? Yeah, there we go.
Hi there. What brings you back here so soon?
With a cute guy like you, how
Probably.
can I stay away? Say, Glug, I was admiring your work, and well, I got to thinking, do you suppose you could make a trinket for little old Mail?
A trinket? Oh, you mean one of my skilled artisan creations. I'd be happy to give you one. But why do you want one of those?
Well, the rebel army is blocking the way through the mine. But their leader is very fond of dwarf craftsmanship, so I was gonna trade him a trinket for passage through the mine. Get it?
Well, you're a good friend to Slicks, and those are hard to find. Okay, I'll give you one. Here, take this one. It's one of my very favorite pieces.
Really? Oh, Glut, you're the greatest! I won't forget this.
Be very careful with that trinket, though. All dwarf crafts have hidden powers.
Yeah, no, after a point, it gets impossible to keep track of who, how, why with all the various people in terms of how you followed somebody. Mostly I've been stuck in retail hell, which is why I abandoned it in favor of trying to make an actual full go of streaming. Which has, as you might be able to tell, not exactly taken off the best as of yet, but it'll get there. I was doing butcher work for a bit, which I didn't mind doing, but the company I was working for was awful. So I just told them to go to hell and left. And I've been hammering at this basically since near the beginning of this year. Yeah, it is. In a lot of cases, it's unfortunately very connections-based, and as somebody who didn't really get out or do anything or make connections before doing this, it got complicated.
Did not make myself clear. You can't pass through here.
Oh, I know that. I brought a gift for your leader. See? But I have to give it to him personally.
All right, then. Wait right here.
The chief wants to see you right away. Get in there.
Ooh, very nice. Thank you, peasant, for your oh-so-humble gift. By the way, I'm Claverding Klotznipper, leads of different
That
people
face.
from Bonantia, Krakenlichter Ratteface the 14th, feudal lord of Oderberg. But you can call me Lord Venancio.
How do you say that without biting your tongue?
Oh, enough about me. Too much Venancio could be bad for your health. Say, you seem to be one who expects big rewards for good work. I was thinking, do you want to join our cause?
Sorry, but I'm really busy right now.
Oh, that's such a shame. We could have used your help recovering the treasure.
Treasure? Did you say treasure?
Yes, you see, we of the rebel army are planning a heist of about 3 tons of gold. In fact, there's a strategy meeting taking place very soon. Too bad you can't make it.
3 tons? Tons? Woohoo! Sign me up!
Ah, my eager new friend. Right this way.
Just gonna write sucker right across her forehead, and we'll just move on with our
The
lives.
meeting room is just ahead. We'd better hurry.
I don't see anyone here. What are you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
What's going on here, Venancio? If that is your name.
You are so gullible. There's a reward of 3 million gold on your little group's heads. Or didn't you know that?
You can't expect me to let that go now, can you?
Say what?
Oh, don't play coy with Venancio. I know that you are the three that destroyed Bountyville. Muttonhead told me all about you.
Muttonhead?
How'd he get out?
Ooh, if I get my hands on that lying old windbag, I'll wring his neck.
Your pretty little corpses are going to finance my whole revolution! But I'm getting ahead of myself. Your fate is sealed. All that's left is for you to die. And for posterity's sake, I do hope you die gracefully.
Rude. Okay, this is gonna be a little tricky to jump over. But by the same token, that's what I carry a pile of amulets for. Because for those who weren't here before, amulets make you completely invincible. But they only last for a limited amount of time. And you also cannot do any damage while the amulet is active. Well, this didn't lead anywhere. That's unfortunate. Am I supposed to just survive a while, I guess? God damn, it's like playing Hexagon. But I don't have to move so much. I haven't saved in a while. That could be a problem. I also can't save in here. Well, that's concerning. I should put the amulet back on. Okay, it looks like the platform I was standing on is going to be the last one left. What door over where, game? I'm running out of amulets. What the hell am I supposed to do? Because nothing's really standing out to me here. Ah. Yeah, there's not really much a way that the player would know that ahead of time. Apparently only Goa can destroy these. And through trial and error you would probably figure it out. So wait, they said Goa can destroy them, but apparently that's not destroying them? Or can I not destroy them after the platform broke? I might be SOL. And that's a serious problem. Oh wait, I'm an idiot. The very thing I said, the fact that the amulet prevents you from doing any damage. Of course I can't destroy them while I have the amulet on. I need to wait for them to jump, turn the amulet off, and pray this doesn't instant kill me. Okay, that doesn't actually do that much damage, but I am kind of getting stun-locked a bit here. This is gonna be a pain, but I can do this. I can absolutely make this work. Oh, come on, game. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, got one. But I gotta say, it would've been real nice of the game to give you any kind of indication about this, rather than having this be an actual newbie trap like this. I just suddenly took 20 damage from question mark.
I'm dead and hungry, and that is not a very good combination.
I genuinely do not remember the last time I saved. Fuck. Okay. I was already getting ready to wrap up soon anyway, so what I'll do is we'll wrap up here. I will get us back to where we were between today and tomorrow. This way you guys don't have to sit through all the backtracking back to that. And then we'll pick up from there, or at that point, and we will move on. It's probably the best play I have here, aside from literally just backtracking live, and considering I'm running on only a handful of hours of sleep, I'm just gonna call it good for the time being. And there's not a whole lot of people on my list right now, but my good friend Spanky Rambles, who just came back from his little vacation, is live right now, so we'll go see him. As always, thank you all for taking the time to hang out for this. I apologize for the fact that I forgot to save and we lost a huge chunk of progress that I'm gonna have to go fix, but this game's turning out better than I expected. I'm a little annoyed at that little newbie trap there, but don't really have much else to add right now. We'll be back with more of this tomorrow, and then the next day will be the collab with Xeno on Friday, finishing Remnant. With that, have a good one, thank you again, and be good to Spanky, he's good people. Goodbye.